Good morning. I nearly forgot to unmute. So that was nearly another oopsie, but I got it in time. So, how is everyone this morning? It's a bright and beautiful day here at Port Elliot. And how are you, Kathy? Hope it's sunny where you are because I've got the sun shining through the clouds out here and it's gorgeous. Actually, it's not even clouds. My apologies, I just had to peek out the window more properly. Oh, there you go. It's not cloudy, it's beautiful sunshine in the sky. A lovely sunrise. Now, we're here this morning again for our daily Lenormand card spread. So it's just the general reading for the cards as a layout, and I give you my intuitive senses around what the cards mean. Initially for me, because that's how I've spread the cards. It is sort of my guidance, but I love to share it because there is, with that intent, that there be something meaningful for everyone who's watching this as the live or as the replay. Okay, so hi Nikki, how are you? It is a beautiful Saturday here, isn't it? Warm wishes. Well, I'm hoping it gets a little warmer. It's still a bit cold. So hi Diane. And good and sunny there too. Great. I hope it's a wonderful day. I think the forecast was for a good day, good weekend actually. So what we're going to do is go and switch the screens around so it's the cards that you're seeing, and we'll get into the reading. Now, I've already got the box that the cards come in sitting there. So it's this deck, the Gilded Reverie Lenormand deck. I was able to spend a little bit of time fidgeting, that's a silly word. Well, it's not. Fine-tuning the camera focus this morning, and it worked. So we've got it. We can actually read the expanded edition on there as well. So that is the deck that I use. Lovely deck of cards of a Lenormand type, the Lenormand system. So I felt, as it was interesting, as I was shuffling this morning, this one here popped out straight away. And whenever this does, it always does indicate, oh, it is about me because it's the older woman. And so I do take that as a bit of an indication. And then the next card that popped out, I thought, oh, wow, there's the younger woman now. I know that there's some things happening today in my family that is the older and the younger generation of the women. So I thought, wow, that's really, really interesting that both have popped out, even though that's in the work space and this is in the home space. It encompasses how we live our life in the both realms. We really do include I do the work in the home in the work type thing. So it all does mishmash a bit together. And how very appropriate. It's more around the feminine, the women in the family and the work mode for my life today. Let's see what it's going to be for yours. So and the fact that they've actually landed where both are facing each other and towards that central outcome card, which will be interesting in a minute. What we've got in our unexpected space is the stalks. Now, the stalk is about change, and re-nesting can mean children, but I'm not feeling that for this, but it's more that newness of creation, that potential for, as you can see, there's the stick in his mouth or her mouth. I think it's the male stork that does the nest building, ready to be placed in the nest. And look at that beautiful, it looks like a sunrise there, so happening at the same time as our sunrise is outside here. And the beautiful potential of what's ahead for the day. So at any point through the day, there's going to be that potential for something to change, and it can sometimes mean just the one stick, or it can mean a whole rearrangement of the nest, or even moving, or a complete change around in that newness. That's what I'm feeling it's actually for today, that it's got that feeling of beautiful new potential with that gorgeous sunshine in that sunrise that's in the background. You can't quite see the detail of it, but look at those rays shining out in all directions. It's superb. So expect that today. It's going to be in the unexpected, but expect that as the unexpected. Okay. What we've got in our role here is the scythe. Scythe does indicate, it just says work, because there's no mechanism that's like mechanics with this one. Not like the well where you've got the windy thing, it's a bit of a mechanism. You've got the reel that you lower and bring up. This is full on hand to hand work. So that when you're actually cutting using a scythe, you are using that edge, holding that with your hand, and the other hand holds whatever you're cutting away or reaping in in a grip. So it's both hands to the work in this instance, as far as this today. So there's going to be some of that as your role through the day. There will be that hand to hand work, um, physically probably. So it could be it's just out into the garden and do some weeding, or if you've got a garden going. I think this time of the year it tends to be mostly weeding, getting prepped for spring, unless of course you've got those brassicas, cabbages and stuff to harvest, that type of thing. um, I don't know, there's a great deal. I mean, I'm not a gardener, so I don't actually know what's in season. I know carrots probably grow any time through the year, but anyway, that's just a by the by. It is hand to hand work. And our bridges right in the centre is the outcome. Between the two women and having the two bridges, there is bridges being crossed. So there is some work to hand that is actually between the women, that is, rearrangement, sorting things out, finding what fits in that unexpected place and mode, finding out details and getting things done, because these bridges, there is a bridge to be crossed, and that, because it's right in the centre and between the women, I feel it's going to be done. It is, the result is a bridge will be crossed and there'll be some results, because any step that you take, really, you are getting results. It depends, is it the result you want or not? And that's where our own sense of rightness, what we want to move toward, and what is actually that forward, it's motion. It's continuing on with what is in place, that we're needing to actually, that the results there in one way or another. So putting our hands into that work mode, putting our minds into that work mode to match the hands too, and doing all that we need to have that occur. There is a meeting of minds. That's what's my feeling, a meeting of minds, tasks, moving it across from one side to another, whichever way that is. It doesn't matter. It's that movement and action, because that is the scythe is an action card. So hopefully that's given you some insight in what might be potentially there for your day. Of course, as always, my hair. Have that focus towards your heart center. Really dig deep into your soul, that inner being of who you are. Take those few moments where you need to be sitting in your peaceful, quiet space, that Zen space, what I call it. Just take the few deep breaths and let it out, so you're really relaxed, and look at the cards. On my profile page is the photo of the cards. So look at the Ros Boundy profile page, the normal one. And that's there. Relax your vision and see where your eye takes you, as far as which is the first card that you see when you're looking at the actual layout. And do a little meditation. Look deeper into that card whilst you're in that heart space, that soul space, to actually, what's your first reaction to it? What's the first message you get for it? And use that as your meditation for your day, as your mantra for the day. Create a little mantra around it. Hi, Sonia. How are you this morning? So hopefully that will help you in being able to relate to your day better in the present moment, I suppose, is the way I want to put that. And everything that we do, we are creating the best person that we can be. And that's my wish for you as you move forward in your day today. Be the best person that you can be. And I'll see you tomorrow around about the 8 o'clock. It's a roundabout on the Sunday. Let's see. And namaste until then.